Dick, what about Carpentier?
Well, he's a rookie at this restrictor plate racing, but he's got a guy up on top of the grandstand, Keith Barnwell, who is a veteran at it. And Barnwell is telling him exactly what to do, who to hook up with, who not to draft with, where to go, high, low, whatever. And it's an enormous help to this rookie.
And it's enormous help, but he is impressing me, Larry, with the way he's hanging in there with all these other guys. He's not falling back.
And he's in. He just passed David Rudiman. So Carpentier, number 10, is in the final transfer spot.
Darrell, you know how these cars act much more than I do, and you know how your brother thinks. I think you do anyhow. But it almost looks like to me Michael is doing two things. Trying to help Dale Jarrett, but also trying to run defense a little bit for him.
Yeah, he's blocking just a little bit, and he's trying to keep those guys back so they can't get to Dale, because now he knows Dale's loose. Somebody gets up under him and starts messing with him, it could really get him, it could get him in trouble. So I think Michael's trying to protect his front and back both.
Well, the screws are tightening. 7 to go this time. There's the battle for the last transfer spot right there, the 00 in the 10 car, and the 10 has help from Matt Kenseth in the 17.
And Jarrett did a really good job that time of getting himself down on the inside and then really picked up some protection there. Got himself up to closer to the front.
Carpentier with a vibration. He said just moments ago it's not going to last till the end. They're telling him, go for it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did he brush the wall in turn 2?
I think he definitely got up there and just got against it.
Here's a look, lower right of your screen, from the DirecTV blimp. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that didn't hurt it. Man, that just
kissed it.
What did Mike Dillon say?
It's narrower now.
Run faster.
Narrowed it up. That's right.
6 to go.
Oh, crash.
Man,
Kyle Busch just got into Casey Kane.
They're wobbling all over the place.
You see the donut on the number 8 of Kyle Busch's 18 where he got into Casey.
While they've been wobbling, while they've been going back and forth, we're watching the transfer spot. Tony Stewart, Denny Hamlin, they're up there leading the race.
Here comes Carpentier on the outside. Even with Michael Waltrip, the 44 has the first spot. The 10 has the second. Here comes the 00 to take it away.
Boy, Dale is doing a good job. I'm telling you, his car's a little bit loose, but he's able to get down on the bottom and hang on to it and keep his position. And I'm pretty impressed with Michael. Michael's back there riding herd on this whole crowd.
And Michael probably has a car that could be up there contending for the win right now.
I believe he does, Larry. It looked like the car really is handling good. He can go where he wants to.
It almost looks like he's trying to come back now and pick up David Rudiman. Carpentier was battling Rudiman for that final transfer spot. And I believe he got into the wall again that time in turn 2.
Yeah, that's where you usually have trouble up there off of 2. Car gets to pushing, and the only way you can save it's get out of the throttle, and he is way up there now.
He sees Rudiman just ahead, and that's the car he's got to beat.
I tell you what, John Andretti in that 34 car, he's still holding strong. The black car there right behind Kenseth. 4 to go.
One slip up by anybody that's in the transfer spot right now, and you could go way, way back and be in trouble.
All the battle for the transfer spot, we kind of lost track of who's leading. Tony Stewart's out front with his teammate Denny Hamlin.
You know, I kind of thought if Toyota was going to have a win, it would probably come out of that Gibbs camp, and it would probably be smoke.
Now, this is not a points race, but the last time a non-U.S. manufacturer went to victory lane in what's now the Sprint Cup Series was 1954.
Tell you, Michael's little crowd says, "Look, if you want to pass Dale Jarrett, you're going to have to pass 3 cars to get to him."
Because they are staying hooked together. 3 to go.
And Carpentier's fallen pretty well back.
Yeah, I think he used up his stuff and pretty well used up the right side of that car.
John Andretti has passed him. Andretti in the 34.
Oh, it's a wall again.
He's pretty hard. That's
pretty much out of it.
We're in the wall, boys. We're in the wall.
And I would say the caution will fly.
Yep.
The caution will fly. So this is going to come down.
Right. You're all clear and nobody, only one coming behind you. Only one coming. All right. Just run the bottom right there.
So we have the same situation that we had in race number 1. We've got all these go or go home guys. We're going to have a 2-race shootout. Who's going to come to pit road? Who's going to stay out?
Carpentier, he's just there. You saw the right front go. I mean, I think that's why he was hitting the wall, pushing up off of 2 over there. That right front was worn out and finally just blew on him. I'll tell you one thing. These restarts now, anything can happen on a restart.
Darrell, of all the open wheelers that have come to NASCAR recently, I think Carpentier probably embraced drafting and Daytona the best of them.
See Bobby Kennedy there, that's over in Michael's pit. So they didn't want to see that caution. I think they were pretty happy with things the way they were.
But here's what's interesting when I talk about who will come to pit road and who will not. If you take Michael Waltrip out of the equation with what happened to the 10 car here, we only have 4 go or go homers racing for those 2 spots in this race now.
What I saw there, Larry, was not just dragging that tire down pit road, but an awful lot of oil coming from the oil cooler fittings that's out there on the racetrack. So we're going to have a bit of cleanup here. And then we're going into overdrive. 2 laps. Green-white checker to settle this.
Well, this could get very, very interesting. I mean, I don't think anybody up there. I don't think Jarrett's got a tire issue. I haven't heard anybody complain about tires. I thought Patrick Carpentier there might have a problem, and he did. I think he wore his right front out, but nobody else seems to be complaining about tires.
But you're right, Mike. An awful lot of oil coming out of that 10 car. Pit road will be open. So not so much what will all these cars right here do, but what will Bill Pappas, David Hyder, Ryan Pemberton, the crew chiefs for these go or go home cars, what will they do? There comes Kyle Busch in the 18 car. Biffle, he's going to hit pit road.
And from John Andretti on back.
Well, got to tell you, be a little bit worried if everybody came and got 4 tires and I didn't, especially when you're near the back of the field. What about it, Matty?
Well, Kyle Busch came on the radio, D, and said he had a vibration in the right rear, did not want to take a chance. We'll take a look at the tires. It comes over the wall. Yep, you can see where the tire was starting to separate right on the edge of the tire, starting to come apart. Good call for Busch.
Following our go or go homers, we had the 2 Toyotas of David Ruderman and Dale Jarrett stay out. John Andretti and Ken Schrader in the 49, they came to pit road for 4 tires.
Time for a bit of cleanup. 59 of 60 laps complete. We're going into overdrive, folks.